Title: Chaotic Showdown in Lebanon, a mix of Mortars, Mystery Gunmen, and Misfires. TLDR 5, or is it 6? Tragically killed and several wounded in Lebanon's buzzing Palestinian camp. Unknown shooter targets. But hits the wrong guy. UN schools closed. Also, why are locals fleeing? As dawn broke, a rather unexpected twist was added to the troubled history of the Palestinian refugee camp in South Lebanon. 5 people met their untimely death, and 7 others had to bear the agony of their wounds, all because of a so-called heinous operation. Was it really an operation or just a crime? That's the debate. Commander Ashraf al-Amachi, known in some circles, was among the fallen, and Fatah isn't having any of it. They expressed their outrage, pointing out how these acts only threaten the security and stability of these already vulnerable camps. But who sparked the fire? Apparently, an unknown gunman with maybe terrible aim, or was it intentional? Went after armed group member Mahmoud Khalil but ended up killing his buddy instead. And, according to our dear UN pals at UNRWA, the body count might be one more than reported. Who's keeping count, right? Speaking of the UN, they mentioned that 2 of their schools, which catered to around 2,000 students, had to be shut down because of the chaos. Education interrupted, kids. But is that the cost of such confrontations? The camp, which has a reputation for being a bit of the Wild West, houses about 55,000 people and has a past tracing back to 1948. It was created as a refuge for Palestinians after a period they call the Nakba. The violence that erupted there is something the residents are not unfamiliar with. However, on that fateful Sunday, factions decided to go all out. Assault rifles, grenade launchers, and the occasional hand grenade were on the menu. The battle did calm down a bit in the morning, only to reignite after the untimely death of the Palestinian general and his comrades. Sidon locals, with bullets flying, windows shattering, and general chaos, chose the smart move: pack up and leave. The Sidon General Hospital didn't stick around either, evacuating everyone. Lebanon's current Prime Minister, Najib Mikati, found the timing of the clashes a bit fishy. He's urging the Palestinian leadership to buddy up with the army and sort the situation out. Are they listening? Interestingly, in a move that seemed straight out of a movie, there was talk of a ceasefire at 6 p.m. Many big names were involved, including Fatah, Lebanese Amal, and Hezbollah. With more than 450,000 Palestinians registered with UNRWA, living in what some might call pretty shoddy conditions and facing numerous restrictions, one has to wonder, is there an end in sight? Disclaimer: this article isn't financial, legal, or health advice. Just some food for thought from Turned Up News. Ending with a question to stir up the pot. With so much history, pain, and politics tied to these refugee camps, do you think a lasting peace is attainable, or is it just another ceasefire waiting to be broken?